Battle of Trafalgar, my great-great-great-great-grandfather was the only person to die.
Great-great-great-granddad, that was a one-man striker.
They tried to sail their lifeboat, but it was too
English, but she'd been born in Sicily through the Napoleonic Wars. She was in Sicily.
As you'll find out, everybody has a story. The idea for Making History was born when I directed a film script called The Land of Look Behind by Judy Hepburn. And in the script, a young boy of 15 discovers that the first person to the North Pole in 1910 was a man called Matthew Henson, a black man. And this young black boy is so amazed by this information, he can't believe it. He rips this cutting off the wall, goes home, Googles it, and discovers that the story is true. And it completely changes his attitude to his life. And he starts to do loads and loads of other research about his heritage and his past. And we suddenly thought, wouldn't it be great if we could apply that to children across the country, where they go into their own personal family histories and find out facts and interesting stories that inspire them to follow their dreams. And in a nutshell, Making History was born.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
A child getting involved with their own past, well, they're just going to be motivated, aren't they? They're going to be motivated to get on with it. And actually, what we're finding is they're actually quite addictive. This genealogy is quite addictive, and the children love getting sort of the information and finding out more and more and more.
In the Battle of Trafalgar, my great-great-great-grandfather was the only person to die on this ship.
On Monday, we went on myheritage.com and I filled in some of my family tree, and I managed to get quite a lot on my dad's side and lots on my mum's side.
My nana has gone back to, I think it's 1778 or something.
I love that. Working on the iPad, working on a Mac.
February the 20th, 1869. You see that? February the 20th, 1869 was when this was presented to Emma Denton, but we don't know who Emma Denton is, do we? It'd be nice to find out who Emma Denton is, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe we can get some of our experts to help with that.
It kind of adds more identity to yourself, so you don't see yourself as just being, English or whatever. You can look at yourself and think, I'm Irish, I've got some like naval background in me. It just adds to your identity.
Obviously I found out quite a lot about my family history, but it's also helped me connect a lot more with a lot of my family members that I wouldn't otherwise talk to. It's probably brought us together a bit more as a family, as well as helping me find out more.
It's enabled them to reflect, but not only reflect amongst themselves, which I think is a real asset, but reflect amongst their extended family, to reflect with students across the nation, in other areas such as London, and to develop that into a whole context where they relive and recapture the history that they are part of.
Do you relate to it better? Whereas if you see history in a textbook, it's like a distant thing, but this is real life and it's your family. So
my granddad's last name's Loxley, and we were wondering if I was related to Robin of Loxley, because there's been some rumours that we're related to it.
So it turns out that this family member was hanged for murder in Warwick Castle, and his body was then taken to Birmingham University for dissection in the medical school.
I've seen real creativity in my students, really developed independent research. They truly are making history.